Look how dark it is. $68. Old time. I'm going to ask you to adjust the lights in a minute here on the scope. So turn down the main light all the way to 0. Nikki, will you go tell Dr. Hubble that I'm starting the beast? He'll be at the laser. Because this is a 4. I don't have the observer on. I have 2. Well, it was the same guy. And the first time he's like, I don't really see a big difference. But we can go back and do a little more, otherwise vitrectomy. And he's like, sure. Pretty cool guy. That's a Cybele left. It's because if I just ram that chopper in there, I'm going to spread all the zonule. It's a chop pre-chop.
Anterior capsule.
It's frustrating. Oh, I see. Works for most of them.
Right. After you're like 7.5.
Right. Well, I haven't damaged the bag, but I do worry about the zonules pushing into a hard nucleus. They're like $100. Last time I used one, bag broke. Myelope. I was like, I should have just phacoed it. It would have been better. So I have the main light up, which makes my field of view. I feel like it gives me a better chance at having some retroillumination, right? No, it's just a little overcooked. That's all. I'm not sure that I put it on sculpt. I'm gonna. I'll be there. Can you top off the Glido on the cornea?
Triangle, almost like rolling it out, but not quite.
Most of the nucleus is gone.
Right, so.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
But is complication rate acceptable?
It was, and he just wondered. Like, he actually did. He did, and then I did some more. If there was something stuff that we couldn't see, we have guys. Like, he was a right? And then
Wow.
he'll tell you where it is, so you were coming, and then you just. You're like, that's what I thought. And I mean,
Or you just want a little confirmation.
right,
So
and these are
having the youngster next to him was a benefit
right.
to everyone. Yeah, exactly.
He actually did not retire until he started to send it.
And so I'm kind of through it. See the red in the back there? I know the view's probably not great.
Very.
Put it on segment again. I'm focused deep in the bag anyways. So don't touch it. So I'll focus up later, but I'm trying to see down.
That's just the
Yeah.
okay.
Camera's confocal with my view. So if the iris looks blurry, that's normal. It's a big lens, and I kind of focus down so I can see where my groove, and I'm magged up. Depth of field is. Offner had keratoconus. Yeah, but they were uncomfortable, and he didn't feel okay wearing those during surgery, so he just wore his glasses. So his quality of vision was not 20/20 either, but he just worked under really high magnification. Really safe surgeon. Not, on each case. We all have limitations.
The highest number is actively.
This was the 80-some-year-old?
Yep,
That's awesome.
it was.
That's really awesome.
He definitely seen it, no problem.
Incredible at 80? What a dynamo.
Yeah. And no way.
What's his name? Oh, I have not heard of him.
Probably give it
Huh, cool.
because it's a soft.
Oh, that would be nice. What's it made out of? Silicone? Great material.
Yeah. Like they have the half syllabus. They took him off and he's like, no. And so they did all this research and then on the whole thing and then
Oh, shoot. You may not make it.
that's
I'll get to do him in the trial, though.
but
That's
you can check.
oh, horrible glaucoma.
Yeah, exactly. And so this one supposedly they don't get as bad because you leave a lot of it.
Interesting. What are the haptics for?
Just attaching it to the sclera. Couple of the focus and then like the anchors and work.
There's some kind of focus deep bag still.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to.
Okay, no, that's okay.
I'm thinking. I wonder. Get very calm, like constructive feedback.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, most of the communication is nonverbal, right? I was a little rough with Molly this morning, but she seems to have forgiven me. It's hard to stay mad at someone like Molly. But the thing you have to realize is that if you're mean to people, it stresses them out, and then they get flooded with adrenaline. Do better.
Correct.
Ooh, let's get some more endocoke. I want. Yeah. Well, sometimes like a little adrenaline spike will help you remember something. So
Yeah, well, have it attending. And you remember those encounters, and you don't cross them. Did you like them, or you didn't believe them?
yeah.
You never forget. But you have to ask. That's one way.
Well, there was a case 6 or 7 years ago, for a day, where I had a chipped keratome, and I said, I don't remember who the scrub was. Actually, I do, but I won't say. I was like, oh, it's got a chip on it, but 3 cases later, there it was. Hey, this is that one. Got a chip on it. Oh, okay. And then they forgot again. I saw it a 3rd time. I leaned over and said, I never want to see this. She's startled. Yes, she's startled. And sure enough, I never saw it again. I was like, sometimes you can use that. But now I say it as a joke.
No, it happens like most humans. Emotion is something
Mm-hmm. Right.
you're saying. It's not verbal. The tone and
Like I yelled at Mike one time. He's so slow. He's still so slow. Like, Mike, faster. What's taking you so long? And he cried. And I felt terrible. And when he went faster, he just made mistakes.
right.
So I'm like, you just kind of got to let people, they are, I guess, on some level. Oh. Then my sleep popped out. That ever happened to you? Yeah, it's a little exciting. No, I still haven't figured out how to make Mike faster. But I'll just be like, yep, somebody needs a gas perm over refraction, or somebody needs a really a detailed refraction. Yeah, I'll try to play him to his. If I was a better leader, I'd be, let's sit down and let's, how are you taking the history? How are you doing this? And maybe sit with him and do a workup with him. I've just never done it. But it'd be more efficient, so you find out who your techs are, who are the good trainers. Like Alexa, a great teacher. And maybe Alexa can ask her. No, that didn't work either. I just live with it. I thought he'd retire at 65, but he's 67 and going strong. He'll be here till he's 83. Yeah, I know. No, they don't. Gia, you can turn up the main light. Yeah. Only 23. Like a -1 something. No, he was a hyper. I think the other eye is like a plus. But he's for a surgeon, he's incredibly laid back. So I talked to him about, well, your right eye is going to be +1, your left one's going to be plano. Like you might notice your left one's blurry. Like, I love my right eye. Are you kidding? It's perfect. I'm like, a +1. Done elsewhere. Yeah, it's not bad. I had a patient who, like a low myop, and he didn't want his glasses fully corrected. Like, I just want 24. That's all I need. Because if you do full correction, then it's like more of a struggle. This way I don't have to have bifocals. Smart guy. Focusing down on the capsule. Kind of squeegee that. One of my recent realizations is I can vacuum the posterior capsule if I actually press down on it. Then it makes sense, right? You tension it, then it doesn't get aspirated. But if you're gentle and it's lax, then you just suck it right into the port. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Like scrub with the aspiration on. Oh, there's a little chunk over there. We get all the hidden cortex. All right, Paul. Well, here's a floater and a half right down there. Well, I think we're going to leave that one alone. We'll come back and let Dr. Hubble laser. Yeah, I found the Goldman RP lens. Like you can line the doesn't hit. Something about the direct optics don't work versus the indirect optics, which don't. I have no idea. Also, on the Goldman 3 mirror, you can't yag with the slit beam coaxial. It has to be on an angle. But on the Goldman, you can kind of bounce the slit beam off the long mirror and kind of diffusely illuminate. The Goldman is kind of was a good little ticket there. I got this Singh mid vitreous. Paul Singh is the guy who like speaks for LX. Oh, they do the. They have the floater. Well, it's a YAG laser, but it has parallel optics, whereas ours has converging. They say the converging optics one. It's just tricky. Yeah. Like closer to the retina, like anterior vitreous. Yeah. Kind of focus back. Look down, Paul. Right, you're blocked. Paul's not going to be. Thank you very much.